Attention passengers, this is your conductor speaking. We are about to arrive at the hesitation station. Please mind your step as you enter the station.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hesitation Station podcast. I am your host, Jay, and for once, I'm not going to insult you. So I am with my co host, Tank.
Holy shit, did hell freeze over?
Maybe. We'll never know.
Oh, snap. What's up again?
What's up? How's your week been going?
Man, I picked up woodworking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I fucked up my finger.
It's what you
Fun
get.
times.
It's what you get.
Who knew engravers were actually that damn sharp?
Who knew it was so hard to break into your house?
Yeah, and you broke my window.
I did not break it. I fixed it.
Fair.
So, before I
Check
forget,
it.
everybody, make sure to follow us on all of our socials: TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, everything. We're on every single platform. So that way you can't miss nothing and you can't make the excuse to not follow us. Anyway, so yeah, today we're talking about urban legends.
Spooky shit.
Spooky shit in
love-
December.
Dude, I love spooky shit.
But it's December. We're supposed to be talking about Christmas.
Well, that's the next episode.
Well, we can't be telling people that.
I didn't say it was going to be the next episode. Maybe
The
that's
next
50 episodes down the road. you
Oh,
know?
by the way, Tank, this is my girlfriend right here. Her name's Susie.
Hey, Susie.
Yeah, she's very, very nice. She
looks,
has
I like the way she has her hair. It looks wonderful.
yeah. Her eyes, she has astigmatism, is what it is. So
My
that's why I
God,
do
them peepers look into everybody's soul. Hey, shit. I'll behave, I promise.
that. I'll behave. And then she does like a Ghost Rider thing where she gets all your sins. Oh Jesus.
Well, we're fucked.
Yep. So let's dive into it, man. Let's dive into some urban legends.
Dive into. I wonder if
Okay,
I'm
the
sure
first thing,
there's some
first
water
one
urban
I want to
legends.
talk about. The first thing
Which
I
guy?
want to talk about is Bloody Mary, because she's technically an urban legend,
Yeah,
isn't she?
that's-
Yeah. Okay.
That's one of the more well-known ones. Like
Right.
each state has their own urban legends, but there are urban legends obviously throughout the whole world. But that's Bloody Mary. I think is one that damn near everybody knows or has at
Yeah.
least heard of.
Right.
It's the whole you go into the bathroom, turn the light off, look in the mirror, say her name. It's either 3 or 5 times.
3 times, I believe.
You might be right. But she's supposed to pop up in the mirror and unalive you. Because you can't say the other word.
Right. Yeah. Which is understandable, I guess. But yeah.
You take a permanent nap.
Permanent. Man, that sounds so good. I would love to take a nap right now.
Naps are very nice.
Naps
You
are
bitch
good.
at me when I try to take a nap.
You're right, because you take a nap in the most inopportune times. Like when we're going to go do
maybe.
stuff. No, yes, it is. Like
It's
when
an opportune time for me.
No, hold on. You always take a nap when we're planning on doing something, and I have to wake you up, or Michaela has to wake you up. So it's just like, why would
That
you take
is-
a nap when we're about to do something?
That is the most opportune time. That
That
way,
is a lie.
when I get there, I am well rested.
It's shit. You still not
know,
well
like
rested.
the people that holler for Bloody Mary. Yeah.
No,
You
no,
get
you're
there-
not. You get there and you still act like a bum.
well, maybe I'm just a big bum. Do you ever think about that? No, you only think about yourself. You
I do.
bald bastard.
Myself is very nice. The one that I really want to talk about beside Bloody Mary is one that I've been very interested in for a very long time,
Mm-hmm.
which is the Wendigo. The Wendigo and Skinwalkers are two urban legends that I like to watch on TikTok. Even though they claim that they've seen them on like camera, but it's just like, okay, they have the camera right, and then they
Yeah.
turn really quick, and it's just like, what was I supposed to see?
Yes. Surprise. It's like, well,
Surprise. So let's talk about them too, real quick.
surprise, motherfucker. Well, I mean, I look at them like I do a lot of the other shit, like Bigfoot and Nessie and all that. Because, I mean, you know me, dude. If I don't see it in front of me, for the most part, then I question it.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's good to question things. You don't want to just blindly believe everything you read or see or hear. Somebody tells you. It's nice to have a healthy dose of skepticism.
Yeah.
And I don't fully believe that they're real. At the same time, I don't fully believe that they're not.
Yeah.
Like it's a wonderful thing to talk about because I mean the Skinwalker, they're essentially medicine men who became evil and can shapeshift into other animals or people. They can mimic
That's
the
weird.
voice.
What do
Yeah.
you mean by medicine men? What do you mean? Like
So
pharmacists?
really
I
no.
mean, Ryan,
It's the
get out of
Navajo.
pharmacy.
It's the Navajo culture, man. It's like the Native American culture. So essentially, what it is a like a Navajo shaman, like a medicine man,
Mhm.
and a lot of they're the spiritual leader of their tribe. Well, there's good magic and there's bad magic, or and a couple of our friends, there's good juju and there's bad juju.
I'm trying
um,
not to laugh so much, dude.
well, the good juju obviously helps everybody out and leads to wonderful things. The bad juju is where the skinwalkers come from. So the medicine man or the shaman or what have you.
I can
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I could just like see a I can see a pharmacist just giving out fucking medicine and turns into a fucking skinwalker. He's like, "Here you are, Miss Smith. Here's here's
what
your
the fuck is wrong
prescription.
with you?
Here's your prescription." And fucking his skin peels off, and he's like this monster thing. That's dude. That's exactly what I was thinking the whole time when you're like medicine man, and I'm thinking pharmacist. So I'm thinking some random
No, it's not
Joe.
Ryan or half
I
the people that
I
Will
know,
knows.
I know. I'm just saying it's funny. It's a funny thought.
That
Leave
no,
me
that would be
alone.
funny as shit though. You go to Walgreens and there's a skinwalker behind the counter.
And he's like, "Here's your Xanax, ma'am."
I'm done with you.
Wait, do they do Xanax over the counter? I don't know.
Yeah, but it's by prescription.
Okay.
Well,
See.
get back to the urban legends, man.
Okay,
Get off of
go
the drugs.
go ahead.
Drugs are bad, okay? Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted by your crack-headed imagination, I swear you take more drugs than I do.
I don't.
That's the fucked up part. Anyway, they so it's the Navajo medicine man or the shaman, the spiritual leader, and they go down the path of the dark magic,
Mhm.
and they turn into like deer and wolves, coyotes, stuff like that. Uh, they have the ability to mimic your voice. Well, your voice or somebody close to you. So that they're fucked up people. Well,
Hmm.
creatures, people. If you ran across one, you'd be scared shitless more than likely. Because when they do their whole like transformation thing, if what everybody shows is any real indication, then they are some fugly looking things. Like,
See, the problem I see, or it's not really a problem. The thing I see with urban legends is that I think just like you were saying, like Bigfoot, people like that, things like that. Some of them are true, some of them may not be. But you got to have it's a thing where you got to have like an open mind with this kind of stuff. Like I have an open mind with a lot of these. Some of them just sound so ridiculous. I'm not going to buy into them. But some of them do. Some of them have a good, I guess I would say, plot between them, and they have stuff. Some of them do make sense. And the way I see it, the reason why I keep an open mind on this is because it's just like, if you think about it, it's just like aliens. Okay, hear me out. The way I see it is that we are in a vast universe. We are literally a rock in space at this point. If we were to go all the way back, millions of light years away, I believe in aliens, me personally, because we are vast, we are huge, and you're telling me we're the only ones here? I highly doubt it. So,
well, I
with
mean,
that,
they're discovering new shit
every
damn
day,
near every year.
yeah,
You know?
that's why I'm saying, like, if we can do that, and if aliens exist, then in my mind, why can't these things exist? I mean,
Well, see, that's the whole thing I said about having a healthy dose of skepticism.
yeah,
Um, I mean, I personally I enjoy all of the urban legends. Some of them, yeah, are pretty fucking far out there, but
yeah,
I mean, it's always in my opinion, it's a fantastical idea. The
yeah,
more outrageous it is, the more entertained by it I am.
mhm,
You know, I mean, obviously, some of them are gonna be batshit insane, but it's very interesting to look at.
yeah. Well, okay, if you had to choose an urban legend out of all of them, which one do you really hope is real?
uh, well, see, that's a problem because there's a fuck ton of them.
Yeah, fair.
So one of the, I guess, more preposterous ones that I think would be dope as shit if it were real would be the whole they have Walt Disney stuck in
Oh,
cryo. Like either it's just his head or it's whole or it's his entire body. That would be dope on many levels. I mean, because number one, Walt Disney was pretty dope. I mean, we got Disney World, we got Mickey and all that shit. But
woohoo!
the main thing I would be looking at is if they had him frozen, you know, dude, that's fucking cryogenesis. That's fucking cryo
Yeah,
sleep.
that would open
The
up a whole new door to a lot of
yeah,
stuff.
the advancements in technology just from that back then would
Mhm.
have been phenomenal. So imagine where we could be now if that was an actual thing.
Right.
Like it'd be cool as
Mhm.
shit.
So,
Cool.
see what you did there? There's a couple of them I want to be real. One of the things I really want to go see is the what is it? The Seven Gates of Hell. Have you heard of that urban legend?
The one in York County, Pennsylvania.
Yep, that's it. The asylum.
Well, there's two of them.
Two.
So yeah, one of them is the burnt insane asylum,
Yep.
but the other is apparently a doctor.
Oh.
But
Okay.
they say that there are seven gates in a wooded area of Pelham Township, Pennsylvania, and anyone who passes through all seven gates goes straight to hell.
Well, then what kind of prize is that?
Well, I mean, I guess depending on the person, it'd be a wonderful prize.
Well,
I don't know.
what did they? Did they prove that the chupacabra was what was real?
Was Will?
Was real. You could cut that out if you love me.
I don't know if they. I don't know if they thought it was Will.
Well, I mean, no. Did they catch one? Like I thought it was real.
See, I don't know about that. So it's funny that you bring that up. I watched this show called Mountain Monsters on Discovery,
Sounds
and
like
all it is,
sounds
dude,
like
all it
you're playing a
is,
Pokemon.
all it is a bunch of like rednecks going through the Appalachian Mountains, hunting like Bigfoot and the
Yeah,
chupacabra and all that shit.
I watched that
Dude,
with you.
dude, I binge watched that show and I fucking love it. I hope that they come out with another season. That shit
Maybe we
was
should try to
awesome.
get them on.
I've already reached out to a couple of them. I haven't heard anything back, but yeah, dude, work your magic and get at least one of them on. I would fucking do. I'd die happy.
Yeah. I think I'm having trouble getting people on right now because it's Christmas, obviously. Or getting close to it, so a lot of these agents are not getting back with me. But it's all good. It's all good because guess what? I may reach out to 10 people, but there's always going to be that one that wants to come on. So you never know.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why I still try. And then we have shit like this, or we have days like this where it's just us and we're pretty good with it.
Dude, there's so
Frozen.
many. There's so many. Like the Bell Witch,
Mm-hmm.
it's the folklore legend. Started from 1817 to 1821, where the Bell family was supposedly under attack by some invisible entity. They were up in Tennessee. There's one known as Haunted Majora's Mask.
Are we in Zelda now?
Oh shit! Yeah, no, it is.
It's in Zelda?
So it's called Ben Drowned. It's a fictitious psychological horror series that originated as an alternate reality game created by American author Alex Hall in 2010. It follows college sophomore, whatever the fuck that name is, who acquired a haunted N64 video game cartridge of Majora's Mask and is plagued over the course of a single week by the presence of a seemingly omniscient being called Ben.
Damn
When's
it,
your
man.
brother-in-law start haunting people?
I don't know.
Well, apparently he
Um,
does really well at it.
Now, I got a question. Here's one that I really do want to talk about. I mean, I want to talk about a lot of them. That's the problem.
Yeah, there's
There's
so
so
many.
much, right? There's so many.
Like the
And
black-eyed children. Have you heard about them?
what is that? Are we gonna do a part 2 for the urban
Dude, we
legends?
could do a part fucking
58.
Yeah, dude, there's so many. I think. All right, so Jesus Christ, dude, Baby Train. What the fuck is that?
It's a baby train.
God
Wah.
damn it!
Um,
All I
one-
can think of, I love you, Daddy.
I love you, Daddy.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Tank, can I ask you
What's
a
up?
question?
You just did.
Oh, I want to ask you another one.
What's up?
Do the roar.
Goddamn tippies.
All right, so let's talk about one of our locals here, actually. What about the Witch of Yazoo? Have you heard of that one?
No.
So there is an actual witch in Yazoo, and I've heard about her multiple times. So forgive me about this because I am reading up on it as we're talking about it, but I've heard about her a lot going back and forth to Vicksburg. But she, the story goes that according to the legend, an old woman lived on the Yazoo River and was caught torturing fishermen who she lured off into the river. She basically, let's see, she chased her. The sheriff is said to have chased her through the swamps where she was, half drowned in quicksand by the time the sheriff caught up to her, and she was sinking. She swore revenge on Yazoo City, on the townspeople. In 20 years, I will return and burn the city to the ground. No one thought as much at the time. Then came May 25th, 1904. The fire of 1904 destroyed 200 residents and 200 residents and businesses, over 324 buildings in total. She does have a gravesite over in Yazoo right now. A lot of kids, a lot of adults go over there to visit it, but the chain has been broken. She's known as the Chain Lady by many modern day Yazoo people. I don't know what you guys are called, so if y'all guys are listening, I'm sorry.
Yazooans.
Yazooans. But yeah, they actually have a tour, everything like that.
Why have we not done this tour?
Because Yazoo's far away, homie G Dog.
We go up to fucking Tupelo and shit. I don't want to hear it.
We have not gone to Tupelo once. I don't want to hear it.
Stewart is not that far from Tupelo.
I would like to go see her grave because apparently it's really cool. And I think you got to schedule a tour though.
No, they're self-guided tours.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
And most of them are free. There are some activities that cost, but most of the attractions and tour itineraries are free.
So for free, you can go to Yazoo and get cursed. Ding.
Bold of you to assume I'm not already cursed.
Yeah, I forgot about your wife.
I was talking about you.
Oh, bitch.
Anyway, yeah, we need to do that.
Definitely.
Me, you, and the wives.
Yeah, and then we can live stream it. That'd be cool.
Oh, that would be dope.
So,
or,
what are you, a walrus?
Fuck yourself. We could reach out to them and see about doing a overnight.
Hey, Tank, look at me. I'm sitting on a headstone at night.
God damn you.
Tank, I'm taking out the trash at night.
I'm fucking done with you.
Oh, shit. Okay.
No, we get a fucking camera and essentially do a little ghost investigation.
Mm-hmm. We would never be at night. We would never be a Sam and Colby though.
We ain't gotta be Sam and Colby.
Those fuckers always catch something, and I would just be like, you know what? We just gonna be here for your entertainment. We might not catch anything, but we're gonna be here.
I'm not going. I wouldn't be going up there expecting to catch anything. I'd go up there to go up there.
You go up there and you end up catching like a freaking butterfree.
Oh my god! I'm a Pokemon trainer. Sir, that's not a butterfree. What the fuck is it? It's a chupacabra.
Oh. And then you turn around, look at me, look at the chupacabra. You're like, I'm a Pokemon trainer.
Fuck that. I'm a millionaire. I'd sell that shit to sign so fucking quick.
Damn. Poor chupacabra.
I don't give a fuck. My bank account is sorely lacking right now.
I think everybody's is.
Do you know there's a singing river?
A singing river?
Yeah.
Does a river sing?
It's the Pascagoula River.
I know
down in Biloxi? Pascagoula area?
What's that? Take my magnet and go over there? Got it.
So apparently the Pascagoula tribe was attacked by the Biloxi tribe, but instead of surrendering, the Pascagoula tribe all unalived themselves via mass drowning. Legend says that you can still hear their death song when you go near the river. We need to go near the river. I want to hear the song.
You're the opposite of Shaggy, my guy.
Who? Oh, it's just a song.
Yeah, but what if like the song is like a curse that will like follow us home?
Once again, bold of you to assume that I'm not already cursed. Apparently, there's a Natchez Trace witch dance. Joke's on you, I can't dance. Do you know we have a mythical creature in Mississippi?
No.
I did not either.
Is it a
But
fairy?
no. Uh, it
I
looks
want a
like a
fairy.
big ass horned dragon.
Rar.
It's from Native American mythology, and it's depicted in one of two murals painted by Native Americans on cliff sides above the Mississippi River. It's, God, I'm gonna butcher this, so y'all don't murder me for my horrible pronunciation of this word. Piasa. It's spelled Piasa. Piasa. I don't fucking know. But it's a creature from Native American mythology, which is fucking dope. I didn't know. Apparently, there's a sea monster in the Mississippi River, Pepe, with a $50,000 reward for the capture of it. Hey, you want to go hunting down the Mississippi River?
Let's go.
I could use 25,000. We'll if you catch it, it's 50,000. We'll split it.
I did not know this exists.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the same thing.
Wait, which one?
The Mississippi Pizza or Pisa.
Yeah, the mythical creature.
Yep, Native American mythology, Mississippi River. I'm looking at the murals too. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. I thought we were just known for potholes.
So let's talk about this guy right here. Mr. Mothman.
Oh, dude, Mothman is the shit.
Well, let's talk about him. Do you know anything about him?
I know a lot about him. So it was. Hold on, before I say shit, let me double check. That way I don't.
I know a lot about him. Let me double check though.
Hey, I'm not trying to get crucified, sir. Okay, yeah. So it was 1966 when he first got reported. So he's been from 66 to now, because apparently there are still sightings of this dude, which is nuts. So he's 7 to 8 feet tall, I want to say. Big glowing red eyes, massive wings, scary as shit. But majority of the time that he is seen, right after he's seen, something horrible happens. Like they saw him on this bridge, and then the bridge collapsed like a couple days later. And
Where's he known at? Like what state is
Pennsylvania.
he known? Pennsylvania.
Up in Pennsylvania. I'm trying to remember the name of the bridge, but I cannot.
The Great Naruto Bridge.
Mm-hmm. No. Why do I want to call it the Silver Bridge?
The reason.
No, it was the Silver Bridge.
Oh.
The Silver Bridge. It was a suspension bridge built in 1928.
1958.
28.
Oh, okay.
And
I was trying to confuse him, everybody.
He was seen on that bridge, and then a couple of days later, December 15th, 1967, it collapsed, and 46 people died.
So he was seen in September, and then December it collapsed. So how are they going to blame him?
No, he was seen like a couple days before it collapsed.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And then after they saw him on it, it collapsed.
Got you. Well, here's the story. And dude, I really hope my brother Blake is watching this because he's going to know exactly what I'm talking about. So I was at my grandfather's house, and this is how I heard of Mothman was because my brother Blake decided to tell me the lore about him. But see, here's the thing. My brother's an asshole. And he put a like scary spin on it. And when he put that scary spin on it, I'm thinking like, because I was younger, so I'm thinking like, Mothman's coming down to Mississippi to murder me because he's talking about him now. So he hears his name, so he's coming over here. And dude, I remember that night. It was so bad. Like I did not get any sleep. he put like just like the bad part is he didn't even like make anything up. He used the lore that you exactly talked about, but he made it like it was scary. Like he made it like he's coming after you. Like if you talk about him too much or something of that nature. And I got scared, and I remember waking up and being so scared because it was really windy that night and it was raining too. And it was like, okay, so we're at a mobile home with like a tin roof. So the tin roof is moving a lot. The wind is hitting. I mean, everything was just perfect for his story. So it did not make me feel better.
Well, so
Bitch, if
there's
you're
a
gonna tell me
movie.
there's a Mothman in Mississippi, I'm gonna slap you.
No, there's a movie that's kind of based around that. It's a Mothman movie. I don't remember exactly which one it is because there's a few of them. But it starts out he goes after people and he kills them. But it's like if you look, there's a scene in it. The chick is in her car trying to escape, and she looks in the rearview mirror and she sees him in the mirror. So the thing is, he comes through the reflective surfaces. So like if you smash the mirror, he can't come out. But if you're if you smash one mirror and there's one behind you, he can come out of that one. I got.
Makes sense.
I'll look and see if I can find it, and I'll tell you what it is. I've seen it a couple times. It's not a bad movie. It gives because that's not part of the lore with him, or at least I'm not aware of it if it is. But that gives a new kind of terrifying level. Because I mean, think about how many times a day we're surrounded by reflective shit.
Yeah.
So if that was something that could be done with any of them, Mothman, Chupacabra, Jersey Devil, whoever had the ability to move through reflective surfaces, it'd be fucked up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I'd
that
be
would
dead
be.
right now from the shit reflecting off of my glasses.
I really think I'm gonna start needing glasses at this point.
I mean, you are blind as shit.
Yeah, well, at least I can read from far away.
You're just trying to be like me. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm. But no, like I don't know. You probably didn't notice it at all. But I don't know if you noticed my eyes keep doing this, and it's just like I look like I'm bug-eyed or something. I'm getting to a point to where my eyes are getting really dry lately. So like me squinting is the only way I can like somehow get them back to normal. And I can't do eye drops because I got eye phobia. So it's like, well, I mean, I'm getting to a point where I might just need glasses because I mean, I'm going blind in this one, and this one's fine. Like I said in the last interview we did with CZ. So yeah,
Fun times.
fun times. It's great getting old, isn't it?
I feel fine.
Good for you. I'm breaking down, unlike you. How about you give me all your feeling fines? That way I can like go out and do stuff a little bit more and go wrestling and see better and stuff like that.
How about this? I'll give you half of my feel fines and half of my mental stability, so you can be a normal fucking person.
I don't know, that still might not be enough.
Probably not.
Uh,
Anyway, back to the urban legend shit.
no,
Have you ever been down to Chattawall?
no, never been.
So I mean, it's been years since I was down there last. But Chattawall has a monster down there. It's you take 55 south, and I want to say it's exit 4.
Why do
It's
you
like
know?
it's
Why do you know the exit?
because I've been there so much.
It's fair.
So back when I was young and dumb, now I'm just dumb. Me
Facts.
and my friends at the time, Don, Todd, Trevin, uh,
Another
Felder.
guy.
Yeah, there was like 6 or 7 of us. We were working at the haunted hospital down there in Macomb, right? So we got done with the haunted hospital and we ended up, we hung out for a while, wanted to do something. So, there's stories all about Chattawall about how haunted it is. There's a haunted bridge. There's a graveyard that has this big cross in the center of it that if you go there at night, it glows, but it's not painted with, there's no reflective paint or glowing paint or anything on it.
Now, what about that haunted bridge? I think I heard about that one.
It's across, there's a lake that goes through and the bridge goes over it. And that lake is next to this big ass building. At one point, it was either a school or church or a convent or something, but there were nuns there. Well, the nuns would get pregnant and do bad things with the baby. So
Mm.
the bridge slash water is haunted by all the babies. So like you go out and you'll drive across it and your car will stall and die and you'll see footprints come across your windshield. Can confirm that that is true. Have actually seen the footprints. Um, so we
Did your
went.
car die?
Yeah, well, Felder's SUV died.
Yeah.
So we went. We saw the cross. There's a road. You go down the road, and there are the ruins of a house. All that's left is like some pillars and a couple steps. Maybe a little bit of the foundation. This dude uh, would kill people and hang their shit from his porch. So, like, if you go there at a certain time, you can, like, the house will be built, it'll be there. And if you stay long enough, he'll come out the front door. So, we went and we found it and we're like, oh my God, because there were skulls and shit hanging there. And, fucking door opened, dude walked out and we fucking saw him and we booked it. Because we ain't fucking staying to see what the fuck's gonna happen. So
I'm
we were
surprised like the police haven't done anything about it, because if their skull's just laying there, then
no, all it is ruins.
well, you said there's skulls there
Because when you go there at night, at like midnight,
at
1 in the
night.
morning, you'll see the house there. Like it's like how ghosts are echoes of the past. It's that. But the
Yeah.
whole house is rebuilt. The dude comes out. There's skulls and shit hanging from his porch. It's some trippy shit.
I would have
But
been like, "Hi."
fuck that. So we went to leave, And we went back across the bridge. Car died, footprints over the windshield, hand on the back like somebody's trying to push the car. And we finally get it cranked and we go. So when you go over the bridge, when you're going to leave and when you come through, you go and you do there's an S curve. And when you go, you take that first turn and come back through and take the second. Well, after that second one, there's some railroad tracks. So we were going over that, and the car fucking died on the tracks.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, we sat there for a couple of minutes, finally got it started, and left. And not even 30 seconds after we left, a fucking train came through. So we got out of there, and we're going down the main road to leave. We got to the end of it. And at the stop sign, when you could take a left or right to get back to the highway or whatever the fuck it was, they had a couple of the whole, the road closed signs with the lights on them. They had a couple of those there because at some point they were doing road work. And, everybody got out to take a piss and stretch their legs and all that jazz. Down the road from where we came, we all saw this big ass white thing. I don't know what the fuck it was. Just saw it and freaked out. So everybody got back into the car and we started leaving. Well, this dude started complaining about his back hurting. Turned around, lifted his shirt up, and had 3 scratches down his back, like going from. What's up?
It's always whenever something like that happens, it's always 3 scratches. It's never 4, it's never 5, it's always 3.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe hyping yourself up in your head is something that could have came into play?
Considering all of the stuff that we saw, maybe. But the problem is there, like I said, there was 6 or 7 of us. And we all saw the same shit.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Right.
And it's kind of difficult to have a group of people see the same shit and have different stories.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, this was almost 20 years ago.
Now,
if not 20 years ago, one of the two.
I'm very skeptical about this kind of stuff. I mean, I believe in ghosts only because or spirits, only because I've caught them on camera. I've seen them.
You've caught them on camera?
Mm-hmm. I caught one during your proposal. Whenever you proposed to your wife.
Oh,
shit. I don't know where the SD card is. I think I ruined it because it got washed, but I don't know.
See, I've had physical experiences. Like I've seen shit.
I don't know. Like it's hard for me to explain, but like the ghost that I caught was at your proposal, and
wait, you talking about the one that was in the window?
Yeah.
I remember now.
And we also caught one going to McRaven in Vicksburg. She was in the mirror. So I mean, I have that experience, and I would say I have experience with demons and ghosts, but it was just me. So I can't be like you, where it's like 6 other people and can't really brush it off.
Well, I mean, even the ones that you've done, you can't really brush them off because a lot of the times, you'll look at the photo or the video or what have you, and you'll run through everything that you've done. The Zoom was fine, the audio was fine, the camera was good, nothing was blurry, everything was stable, yada, yada, yada. Because 99% of the time when somebody runs across that, they do all the mental checks to try to cover all their tracks.
That's exactly how I am. I'm like, okay, what would be there for me to see that? So
I mean, I do that. Like I don't, like I said, a healthy dose of skepticism is needed.
Dose, you said?
It's just, I'm pulling out my Mike Tyson. You have to have that skepticism. You can't just believe it because somebody tells you. You know,
Yeah.
everybody has their own experiences and their own way to go about things. Now, every once in a while, it coincides with somebody else's shit, but
See,
I mean, you never know.
it's not fair, man. Like you and Dixie have both had these experiences. Like she had one with the church, you've had one with your buddies, and I've just never had like this scary fucking experience where you're just like, I'll never forget this because this happened. Or I felt that fear. Like I felt that fear a couple times, and trust me, I've never forgot it, but it was all on my own. It wasn't
Yeah.
with friends. And
Well, I
that's
mean, have
kind
you
of
ever gone ghost hunting or anything with anybody?
no. I would want to. I would want to, but there's just I don't know many places. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot, but
Yeah,
you know,
even
we
equipment.
don't
we
have the
searched before.
equipment. Nothing.
You don't need the equipment.
You would
You can
need
go.
the
You
equipment.
can go out there with basic shit.
Nah.
You can go to Walmart and get a audio recorder, $15. It ain't gonna be the best, but you'll be able to do what you need to do.
Yeah. I need an EMF.
You can get one of those off of fucking Amazon, probably $10.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
see,
it's not gonna be
I
a
guess
great one.
I
but
guess knowing where to go is a big thing too.
Mac Raven House does shit. Dude, there's all sorts of places throughout Mississippi.
Yeah.
There's my uncle went to a plantation somewhere around here. I think it was around here. Might have been on the coast. But it's a haunted plantation, and you can stay in one of the rooms every night and do ghost tours, or do ghost hunts.
Hell yeah.
The
That sounds
places
like
are
fun.
there. You just have to find them.
Right. And I'm too lazy to do
Google.
that. Google.
You hound the shit out of me about stuff, but you're too lazy to Google shit.
Yes.
Fucking hippies.
All right. You got anything else, man? Because my eyes are about to like fall out of my head.
Are you sleepy?
No, well, yes, but that's not why. Dude, I'm telling you, my eyes are dry and I can't put eye drops in them.
Fair.
The last time my grandmother tried to put eye drops in my eyes, she had to get my cousin to hold me down because I was freaking out.
Run some water and dunk your head in the water and open your eyes.
That's what I'm about to do.
Well, I think I'm good, man. Damn hippies, are you gonna end this out or what?
Yeah, I guess so. You know what? Let's see how well you do ending out. I want to see how well you do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for joining the Hesitation Station. Remember to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and everywhere else that Jay's old bald-headed self decided to put us. Thank you so much for joining us. Jay, you got anything you want to say? Just kidding. I don't give a fuck. Y'all have a wonderful night, and we will catch y'all next time.
Peace.
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 Attention passengers, this is your conductor speaking. We are departing the hesitation station. Please stand clear of the closing doors.